All right. I get to this point of camp, and you're glad to walk off that practice field with getting a bunch of work done and keeping people healthy. And we did that, so that's a good thing. I don't think there was any major injury out there. We got quite a few situations done again today. We had to continue just to put the ball down and play football with everybody off to the side and all the communication, all the substitution, and relatively clean. It got sloppy later with some twos and threes, with some pre-snap penalties and things of that nature, but overall clean. We're getting better. We have 2 weeks to continue to really work hard and push and try to get things detailed. So, it's a work in progress, but I'm happy with where we're at.
Coach, after the first scrimmage, you said your major takeaway was that you guys were able to find the end zone, get the ball across that pylon. What was maybe the major takeaway from scrimmage too?
I think just cleaner football, just a little cleaner. Defensively, I thought some guys really stepped up and made some plays, installed a few drives where we had some very promising things going. Defensively stepped up. So just clean, just good ball. I mean, I'll know more. I watched the film.
Tackling looked better today, Mark?
It was better. Yeah.
Mark Cole Lantern went down in that open practice we saw.
Yeah.
What's his status?
Yeah, unfortunately, Cole's going to be down for the year. So it's really disappointing for him. He's worked extremely hard. He's a great young man, has worked hard and done a lot for this program, and I hate to see that for him.
Did you feel like the quarterbacks played today?
I felt like they played good. I thought, Cutter was very efficient early in particular. He had some really nice drives and, put some things together, got the ball in the end zone, so that was really good to see.
See the receivers separate themselves.
It's going to be a big committee, a lot of guys. So.
You said some of for the running backs today. I know last week you said that Dowdell and McGowan were kind of being used sparingly to.
McGowan is out right now. Nothing. Hopefully he'll be back Monday, Tuesday, sometime this week. But he's out right now. Like I said, I don't anticipate anything long term there. And Dante didn't play today, so the other backs got a lot of work done. I feel better about our run game. I think when we put it all together, I'm looking forward to that. With everybody healthy and everybody in there. But in scrimmages like this, we don't have that many opportunities where it's completely live, and so sometimes you want to work on certain things. So we still have a couple weeks to put it all together.
You said on the defense, some of those guys really stepped up and kind of started stalling some of those drives. Who is it on that defense that you're seeing kind of emerge?
I honestly can't tell you right now. It wasn't anything like an interception or anything like that. That just the group stepped up and shut it down. A couple promising drives early, as a unit.
We'll be talking with Josh, Ron, and David Gusta after this. Anything you've maybe seen from them so far this fall camp?
Just both of them have an awful lot of leadership qualities. They've both played an awful lot of football. They're very mature. They're great additions to our team, and I love having them. And you'll enjoy talking to them. They're just great people and really good players.
Mark, you were really complimentary of Jamarian during media day. Haven't heard a whole lot about him since then.
Yeah.
How is he coming along with it?
Yeah, same. Just working. Just like we're all trying to do. Just put your head down and work and get better. And he's doing that. And with Jamarian and a lot of our players, our younger players, as we develop them, it's a lot of little things, right? Just doing the little things, and he's doing those things. He's maturing, he's growing, and we'll continue to work with him.
Speaking of the running backs, guys last week were saying that it was pretty hard to take down Patterson, or it was harder than they thought it would be. What did you see from maybe him today?
Yeah, JP has looked good. I think going back to the spring, probably you could pull up a few quotes that I've been impressed with him. He's a good player. He is very physical, very tough, and he's been very reliable through this camp.
Mark, it felt like a couple times in the spring, you said you feel like the secondary could really be a strength this season. I mean, what you've seen in camp, is it made you more convinced of that?
Yeah, I think, I like the group. I mean, obviously, the guys that are, backups, need to continue to get reps. So we need to stay healthy and again, but I like what I see.
Obviously, you all didn't want Max to go down last year, but now, how much did it help Ryan and DJ
Yeah.
and those guys to get thrown into the fire the way they did?
Yeah, I think reps count. Experience matters, and with those guys getting the reps, it definitely is benefiting them now. They're more confident.
Everybody good? All right.
Thank you all.